What?
The computer. I have it. iMac.
Oh, my ants. Yeah, I'm gonna go back there. Just like Steve Apple.
Oh, I hear my phone in the
hilarious.
background.
Oh,
It's plugged in somewhere, but I can hear it wherever it's at. I can hear it through the mic.
oh,
My phone is going
silent.
off. I don't know where you plugged it in at, but I can. Oh, there it is. I can keep hearing.
we're
it
live,
going
everybody.
off.
We're live.
We are live.
It's not an iPhone.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back,
Sorry.
everybody. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Carlos. With me today, I got guests Ian, Brownie,
What up?
for the first time. How's
Thank
it
you.
going?
Good.
Good to have you on. We got Shannon. How's it going, Shannon?
What's up?
Chris, how you doing? Good. Ian, you're good?
I'm good.
Cool. We are back with another review. Today we just got done actually watching Dogma from 1999. Kevin Smith directed, starring like Ben Affleck, George Carlin's in this one, Matt Damon. It's a crazy packed cast. Linda, how do you say her name? Fiorentino.
Yeah, I think so.
Fiorentino.
Very Italian.
Did she date like Jack Nicholson like for a quick minute?
What? I
Really?
don't know.
I think so,
Here's
or somebody else.
Gianni.
I don't know.
There's an appearance. We got Alan Rickman in here. Rest in
Yes.
peace. The great Chris Rock, Selma
Hans
Hayek.
Gruber.
Yeah. There's a shitload of people in this.
Yeah. This one's about two fallen angels who are trying to get back into heaven through a loophole. And if they exploit this loophole, the world will come to an end and everything in existence will disappear, I guess, or blow up. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So it's up to Linda Fiorentino's character to save the day. And she teams up with the apostles and even Jay and Silent Bob. She teams up with them.
That's nice.
But we have a little trailer here for you guys.
Two fallen angels have just discovered a loophole that can get them back into heaven.
Outstanding work!
All they have to do is get to Red Bank, New Jersey. There's only one problem.
What are you?
What do you want with me?
Stop a couple of angels from entering and thus negating all existence. I hate it when people need it spelled out for them.
Now,
I'm to charge you with a holy crusade.
one person has been chosen to stop them, but she won't have to do it alone.
I'm Jay. This is my head of a life mate, Silent Bob.
You gotta be kidding me.
Prophets, in a manner of speaking.
What about sex?
No sex.
Guys, I guess just don't follow the sky, you know?
Oh, that sucks!
What are you?
I was the 13th apostle.
You knew Christ.
No. Brother owes me $12.
Brother owes me $12. I had to cut it off there at Selma Hayek. Had to cut it out. Family friendly. Yeah, but yeah, we just got done watching it. I thought it was pretty interesting. I've been watching a lot of Kevin Smith movies lately. I got the signed pop Funko over here of Moby by Kevin Smith.
Movie.
Movie.
This is the first time that's ever referenced in his movies.
Oh,
This
really?
movie. Yeah,
Oh.
movies. Yeah.
I think the Clerks 2 takes
It-
place in the
yeah,
restaurant
they're
the whole
working
time.
there,
Yeah, kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, this was my first time watching it. I think I enjoyed it. He has a certain style, and I like his what is it when a director has their like favorite actors in the pool?
Yeah.
I like his actors that he
His crew.
reuses. Yeah, his crew,
Regular crew.
Except for Bruce Willis.
except for Bruce.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was good. Ian, what'd you think about it on this rewatch?
I liked it just as I always like it. Yeah, it's not my favorite. I think my favorite will always be Mallrats. But
I haven't seen that.
really?
Same.
Dude, you gotta
The
see
you mean Clerks.
Mallrats is
I
awesome.
I've-
just
I've
started
seen
watching
it.
through Clerks.
Okay.
I watched all those when they came out.
Yeah, they're fucking hilarious. This might be my second favorite movie of his. I've always really liked this. They used to show this like on Comedy Central all the time.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, dude.
And I
It
think
did.
that's where I first
Yeah,
saw
it
it. And yeah, I've always liked it. And I liked it just as much this time.
Oh yeah. Brownie, is this your first time watching Dogma?
This is like my third time.
Oh, okay,
The
cool.
first time I ever watching it was like, I was like in 9th grade, 1999. I had the black box.
Oh, nice.
So that's yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out the black box.
Is that illegal cable or something?
Yeah.
Illegal cable.
Nice.
Every pay-per-view, I used to watch wrestling back in
That's
the day.
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Remember always hearing the stories that they're like, the cable companies could shoot bullets through your thing and it'll blow up. your
Yeah, something like
TV.
that.
What?
Like cable
I
companies
was
come
like,
by, like,
yeah.
how are your boxes? Like, what?
That's hilarious.
Did you like your rewatch this time? Did you
Yeah, I
catch
did.
anything new?
Yeah, watching it now is like, okay, now I get it. Like before, I was like, teenager, didn't really understand.
Yeah.
But like 38, I'm like, oh, okay, now I understand what they're saying, what the joke is.
Yeah, I feel like I
Yeah.
might have seen a little bit of it when I was younger, but it just went right over the
Yeah,
dome.
exactly.
Yeah. Shannon, what'd you think about it on your rewatch?
I love it. I've seen it.
I think you and Chris were like quoting it the whole time.
Oh yeah, I do it so hard
Oh,
not to. I love this movie. It's
I think I heard you too.
it's super funny and it's got a really good storyline, but it's also got some moments where you start to think. You know, it's written so well. Like it's not like not just the acting and the plots and the funny and all that, but it's so well written.
Yeah.
Like it really is.
It's like heavy on the Catholic and the religious tone.
Yeah, and not really, and it's not. I mean, yeah, there's the jokes here and there, but it's not like putting it down in any way. It's saying, okay, but think about it like this.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like, yeah, it's kind of all right, but this way a little bit. Like, not really like that's wrong and we're gonna make fun of it. Like it's, you know.
I think a good example is when Jay and Silent Bob show up and save the day.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, wait, why are you in the abortion clinic? Because you can probably meet some pretty.
We came here to pick up chicks.
Yeah.
Easy fun,
Yeah.
sluts.
Pick up some loose women.
Yeah, they have their rights. You know, they should be able to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
But also, we know that they're loose women, so
Yeah.
we can probably
Yeah.
sleep with them.
Women's bodies are all fucking choice. It's the best.
Yeah, that's a good point. The writing in this one's really good. Yeah, Chris, what did you think about it on your rewatch?
Yeah, I've seen this movie hella times, but still, even on this rewatch, I pick up new shit that I didn't like. The nun in the background.
Yeah,
She was all like overjoyed because what was she having? Like a coffee from like a
I
random.
think a beer or something.
Was it a
It
beer?
looked like
Yeah,
the
it
lady was
was-
trying to take the beer out
I
of
don't
the
think
shoe.
I've ever
Yeah,
ever
it was,
sat
the,
there.
it was the
Yeah.
nun that he was like, go.
Yeah, he like released her. She's like, I could live my life. She's all over excited, like dancing in the background,
Yeah.
along with that cool shot of the camera.
You
falling
pointed
down.
that out.
So
That
It's
was
a great
really-
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like on like that thing in the. I guess they're at the airport. I guess that's what they do in their spare
On the
time. They go and hang
movie.
out at the airport and fuck with
Yeah.
people, and they're on that sort of like people mover thing.
Yeah.
It really. This is where I get into
A
the
horizontal
nerdy,
escalator?
the nerdy this shit, but it really like the framing, the 235 to 1.
The
It looks
beginnings of-
great.
The
Yeah.
beginnings of Wally.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wait, Chris, turn your mic up just a little bit, like tilt it up.
like so.
Yeah,
Like how-
tilt it.
should I-
Yeah, because you want to talk into it right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Oh, okay, I got you.
Cool. Now I can hear you.
But yeah, that and then whoa, the whole part where she explains where the Golgarthian comes from too.
Oh, yeah.
I never
that's
picked
the
up
first
on
time
that.
I'd ever picked that up too.
Yeah.
It was like
Really?
the excrement and
Yeah,
of,
like-
where people got crucified
on
or
the
something.
hill,
Yeah,
the
I
treetop
never-
with the three
see-
of them up there. I never paid attention to that before.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, because she said it's not just the three of them. It's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just where they
yeah.
went. That was the execution spot. That's where people got
And
crucified.
it was everybody's bowels that got released when they got
Yeah,
killed. That's what
yeah.
he's made of.
Yeah.
I never picked. Yeah, exactly. I never picked that
me
up
neither.
before.
Yeah, me neither.
Which that was a disgusting scene when the guy flushes and gets up.
Yeah.
yeah, he's like.
Not born. Shit into
Yeah.
existence.
So that's the first time I've ever, because I hate watching. He does it all the time, but I hate watching movies with subtitles. Like I really.
I don't
do.
really like it.
But I
either.
liked that was on because I've always
Sometimes-
just heard.
Yeah, sometimes it
I had
does.
to train myself watching anime. They have no English
Yeah.
subtitles. I'm like,
That,
But that
well,
scene-
that I do because I don't speak Japanese.
That
you know.
scene I've always just heard like some kind of rumbling and noise. I didn't know they were actual words. to
Same.
be
Oh,
honest.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why
So-
you watch with subtitles.
Shut up.
I get it. It can.
But
be
I was like,
distracting.
oh, that's cool. It is because I'm like, even though I can hear it, I'm reading the movie
exactly. Same.
instead
It
of
takes,
watching
it, takes
it.
it can take away from the visual. I
Yeah.
get it.
I used to watch a lot of TV with no sound and only subtitles.
Yeah.
That, well, that makes sense.
And that's
yeah,
because
that,
my deaf
yeah,
mother.
yeah, that makes,
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
A lot of people, are adverse to subtitles, but they're pretty useful.
Well, I think it's like so many people I know watch stuff with subtitles.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
a bunch of people I know do.
Yeah.
now that you can
I
change
have
the
to.
color of the subtitles and
Yeah.
The font now.
Yeah.
I had to watch Peaky Blinders with subtitles.
I did not. I did
I
not.
had
Sometimes I
to.
wanted to, but I was like, nah. I
was like,
want to stick it out.
No, what the fuck did you
Like, what
just
are you
say?
saying?
Like,
Wait,
what?
I would have a Peaky
Peaky Blinder.
That's pretty much how they talk.
It's
Good show though. Fucking awesome show.
What,
Can I
Peaky
curse?
Blinders or Dogma?
Peaky Blinders.
We're talking about Dogma.
both.
Yeah, Ian brought us the Blu-ray today to watch. That was
Yeah.
We all
nice.
owe him $127 each. He did the math and
I was
divvied it up.
surprised. You can buy this, I guess, on eBay right now for under $100. So that's
Nice.
I mean, it's still
crazy.
a lot of money for a Blu-ray. I apparently paid $55 for it. So, but that was in 2017.
Yeah, in case nobody has heard that story before, I guess that it's not being distributed on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I think
It's not being distributed at all.
Right,
You can't
yeah.
stream it anywhere.
Yep.
You can't. Like I said, there's the.
It's kind of
it
weird.
has something to do. Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
owns
because he
the
has the
distributing
rights for it. And he
Yeah.
won't.
So what's the story behind? Because there's another movie that She-Hulk loves, and you can't get it on DVD anywhere.
I
And
think
got
it's just out of circulation.
What movie is
they're,
that?
Dead Man on Campus.
Oh,
It's
the
just a-
90s movie. Wait,
It's
you
just
can't.
such an old movie.
It's so
they
hard to
stopped.
find.
They stopped.
Really?
I
Yeah,
found
they
it
stopped.
for her.
They stopped
Is that-
producing it.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Is that a rights issue too, or just
No,
probably
it's
because
just an old
a
movie.
shitty
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
No.
Shut up.
But at the same time, though, there's a lot of shitty movies out there that even have like 4K releases.
Mhm.
No,
What about
yeah,
the
it's a good
landfill
movie.
full of
It's
ET
just-
games?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
is that the Atari, game?
2600
They found like
games.
3. I saw a documentary like trying
Yeah.
to find the actual anvil spot.
They found a few.
They
didn't
found
they?
like 3 few. That was it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I need a copy.
But no, it's a bummer that this movie's so hard to watch now. I think it's on YouTube for free. But yeah, it bums me out because I think this is a really good movie.
She understands.
Yeah, so that's I'm hoping.
I'm hoping they
that's
can
gonna get
get some.
fixed.
Yeah, same because it deserves to be seen.
To at least be able to be streamed, because at the point, like
Exactly.
you can't even like rent it on
I know, that's a
Amazon
bummer.
or anything.
Yeah,
This movie?
Like
Dogma?
like nothing. You can't get it anywhere.
You can get it free on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny. I
Well,
think
they'll edit it out things. I watched Roadhouse.
No,
Radar
right,
Vision.
but no, it's like someone. It
It's
wasn't
like
like,
the full
actual
2 hours.
Yeah, like someone. It's
Oh,
not like
really?
YouTube itself. It's like someone.
Like if someone put it.
Oh,
Someone
okay.
uploaded
I thought
it.
it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Shannon suggested this one last week, and I just saw on Twitter that Kevin Smith is finally getting through to Harvey Weinstein in jail, and he's like, maybe I will let you have the rights back.
Like, what are you
I'll
gonna-
believe. I'll
Who's
believe
all
it.
put
I
when-
some
hate
money
that.
on
Like,
my
what are you
books.
gonna? What are you gonna do with it? Right?
Exactly.
He's like, give me 3 packages of top ramen.
There you go.
I'm like, I will plug
Consider
your
it done. Next doing
commissary.
business with you.
Yeah, so that'd be cool if it did come back.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
weird.
distribution.
So like I think for home video for the longest time it was Sony, and that lapsed or something. Like theaters, Lionsgate, there's like it was a big shit show to get this. They filmed it in '98 and it took a year to come out
Yeah.
because they were so controversial. No, a lot of studios didn't want to touch it because of the religious aspect.
Yeah.
There's religious. They go into that boardroom with all the movie people.
I want to talk about they
Oh,
were
Capitalism.
they were this close to cutting it.
Oh,
Really?
This close to cutting it because
So that is one of my favorites.
it's me
Yes.
too. It's
Because of
one
why?
So they shot it in '98, and then while they're editing the movie, Columbine happened, and then the distributors or the studio was like, there's 2 guys in dark coats going in and judging people and then killing them with fire.
Same thing with the Matrix. They said they want to release the Matrix.
Exactly. Well, no, the Matrix came out a month before Columbine.
Oh,
Which is super
dang.
fortunate.
Oh
for
yeah,
them.
they said it was like tied to it, didn't they?
Yeah, probably.
They were just pissed off at everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Trench
Marilyn
coats
Manson.
and-
So they nearly like
He's a
got
dick.
away with that scene intact.
Which
yeah.
that's a pretty good scene.
It's a
I
great
really
scene.
like
Yeah.
that
It's a
one.
great scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we had to pause it for you. Make sure you come back.
No.
Yeah, we were like, no,
Okay.
we're like,
Wait, pause it, pause it.
In the movie.
Thanks.
And Wonder Grow on.
Not-
So this is one, unlike last week, this is one that I think if they tried to do it again, they probably could.
You think?
I
This
do.
movie?
I really do.
Really?
Because
yeah.
again, if it's the same writers, the way that it's written, I think it's done well enough that it could be put out again.
Yeah, I guess we do kind of still see these themes floating around.
Yeah, because
Well,
like
a
I
little
said,
bit.
it's not really a making fun of. It's not, I mean, there's got, like I said, it's got the funny bits, but I think it could.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no need to. It's a cult classic. It's amazing. Leave it alone.
I agree. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just such a good movie.
Well, we got religion, corporations, abortions is another
Yeah.
heavy topic on this
Yeah.
one. What are there any more you think?
That's about. That's probably
just
about
really
it.
heavy on the religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, just little bits about it, like the gender bias.
Yeah.
Mhm,
And
Kevin Smith, I think it's in the commentary, he says a lot of this stuff. He said they were gonna have something about Scientology, and Jason Lee asked him to take it out because he was
Whoa.
a Scientologist.
Oh,
He
really?
was a Scientologist at the time.
Whoa.
He's like, he said something was like, "Man, we get made fun of enough. Can you maybe take this out?" He's like,
But he's a
"Okay."
fucking demon.
Yeah, exactly.
How's he a Scientologist?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes.
It makes me wonder what it would have been. I'm sure it would have been funny. I'm sure
I
it
didn't
would
know
have
he
been.
was a Scientologist.
I don't think he is.
Dude, like half of Hollywood was like
Exactly.
to Scientology
Exactly.
and
Tom
Jews.
Cruise.
He
One
was
thing
like
that
married. He was
disappoints-
married to a chick that was, and I think she converted him or something.
So one thing that disappoints me about Scientology is it is
Pussy
not what I
always
thought
does
it
it.
was.
I know.
I heard
I'll do anything
Scientology
for
and I
you,
was like,
girl.
ooh, it's like
Says
science
that God's a
and
woman.
theology. It
Yeah.
is not
You know,
that
it's
at
a
all.
Kind of.
I was like,
mean,
Go into
God-
space and stuff.
It's straight up like.
And then you gotta get the rods and go,
science fiction.
You get like 10
Yeah.
wine or something
Double
like that.
You ever
features.
see-
I was like,
uh,
ooh, it's a mix of like science and evolution and like theology.
You get like
and
10
it's
wives or
not.
something like that, or is that something different?
I think that's
Oh,
That's
Mormonism?
FDS. That's
Or-
FDS.
or whatever.
FEL. Yeah.
I can handle 10
never
women.
heard that.
I'll probably kill myself.
It's
FDL.
yeah. They're
Isn't that
fundamentalist Latter Day. No,
Oh, wait, that's FDR.
no.
Franklin,
FLDS.
Free JFK?
Donald,
Fundamentalist Latter Day Saints.
Lenin. God is a woman.
Sam said God,
God
is a
isn't just
woman.
any woman.
Yes.
God's a lot of
Shut up,
God.
shut up, Sam.
He's
The
a hobo
whole book
on the
is gender
bus.
biased.
LDS.
LDS.
LSD.
And then she goes,
LSD.
the woman asked for the head of John the Baptist. He was like, okay. That's too much.
Yeah, I was getting a little confused because everybody's all like he, her, her.
Yeah.
I think somebody clarified it towards the end. Was that Alan Rickman that said, well,
It was
oh,
Chris
That was
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a concept or something
Yeah.
like that.
It's not a man or a woman. Can be whatever.
I thought it was weird that God was stuck in that guy's body.
Yeah, God likes
the
to play
hospital?
skee ball.
Yeah, because
And
it was
in
on
his
life
free
support,
time.
so it was
Yeah,
keeping
you
so
seen
he
that in
couldn't.
the
That's
The
what he was
spirit of God
doing.
couldn't
So
leave the body.
in the beginning of the movie, God's at Asbury Park, and I guess he just got done finished playing skee ball, and then
Mhm.
the
demons.
hockey trio come and put him in a
Beat him up.
almost unconsciousness or in a coma.
That's how skee ball relates because they were just
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alan
he was
Rickman-
just,
Alan
'cause
Rickman's-
they knew that they said that he would go on monthly constitutionals
Yes, yeah, like
and inhabit a body and go play skee ball and
Yeah.
then donate the winnings to children. And so they jumped him while they were in the body and put it into a coma and kept on life support so that the spirit couldn't leave and go back
Because
to
if he
heaven.
died, he'd just go back to heaven.
Yeah, so that's why she pulled the plug.
That's a pretty good one. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, BT Dubs, major spoiler. Sorry.
It would have helped if we
It's
saw
a
that guy playing
25-year-old
skee ball though.
movie,
Probably.
but good.
Yeah, well, if you look, it's more subtle. It's on the banner.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
back
he's
behind him,
standing.
it
He's standing in
says-
front of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it says skee ball.
Oh, that's cool.
That might have been the
recognize
first time I actually caught that this watching.
I recognize that pier from Sopranos.
Yeah,
There was like a dream sequence
what
in
is it? It's the
Sopranos.
Jersey Shore. Yeah,
Jersey Shore, baby.
Yep, good old Jersey Shore.
JTL.
Josie.
Jim Tan Laundry.
Yeah.
What about that was interesting to see Alan Rickman's lack of nether regions
Yeah,
Yeah.
on
I
display.
do, and that's the other thing about the movie. I was telling Sam earlier is that I like in that. So there's that scene, and then the scene with her in the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and they showed his front but not hers, even though they both look the same. They're like $10. There's nothing there, but they just made the choice to not. We only saw the back of her.
Was that
when she
Salma
did it.
Hayek?
Yeah, she lifted, and they only showed the back of
Oh.
her. They didn't go to the front like they did with
Huh.
him,
Interesting.
which
I
I
don't know,
thought
I'm
was
trying
kind
to
of
see her
cool.
front.
Yeah,
I saw everything in Desperado.
I think I
Yeah.
heard Jay shout something from across
Yeah,
the
he's
room.
all, hey, they're getting a free show.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, he's hilarious. I
Oh,
love
man.
Jay and Silent Bob.
I seen Jay's front and Zach and Mary make a porno.
He does the
And his back.
He does the
Full frontal.
What do you the Buffalo Bill dance in Clerks 2?
Oh yeah.
That's right, yeah. He's like in the
One of
drive-through.
fucking most hilarious moments.
Don't we've all done the Buffalo Bill dance.
Tucked in or out, as we like to say. Here on
And what about Chris Rock? He says, "Don't worry, I'll do my best to tuck it back."
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, dude, this piece of me rubbing inside your armor. There's just so many of just the one-liners where it's just, oh, it's so good.
That was cool to see Chris Rock in this one, especially since the controversy last year.
Yeah.
Got slapped.
This is
Yeah.
pre-slap.
Yeah.
Pre-slap.
Yeah, this is way pre-slap. No, he's funny in this.
There was every time I think of Chris Rock, I think of this one. I seen it when I was a kid. I can't remember what it was called, but he goes and he's like haggling this guy.
I know exactly. It's I'm gonna get you sucking.
Yeah,
one rib.
Yeah, one rib. How much for one rib?
Got change for 100.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Can I get like a sip of soda for $0.01? He's like, what? He's like, you know what? Fuck the cup. Just pour it in my hand. Yeah. Dude, have you seen the
Did he do
movie?
that
I
skit
don't
like a
think I
Saturday Night
have,
Live?
not the whole thing.
We gotta watch.
Is it good?
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's the same people that did scary the good scary movies.
What about CBR too?
I've never. Oh, CB4.
CB4.
I've only seen parts.
I've seen parts of it too as a kid.
Yeah, I want to watch it someday.
With Chris Rock.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. It's like a
It's like making
NWA.
fun
They're
of
like
Easy.
in like NWA.
Hmm.
Yeah, it came out like probably early 90s. I want to say. Anywho.
It's cool to see him in here. I wonder if he did very much acting before that.
Yeah,
Before
no, he did. He
Lots
was
of
on
acting.
Saturday Night Live.
He was,
He was
I think
in
his
that
first
movie.
film was Beverly Hills Cop
He's in
1,
New,
wasn't it?
No, New Jack. I think New Jack City.
Was it his first actual movie?
He's the crack addict. He's like the undercover cop that turns into a crack addict
Oh.
in New Jack City. Which is a good role of his.
I know him best as the zebra from Madagascar.
Right.
Is he
yeah.
black with white stripes or white with black stripes?
The
The world may never know.
He was like Jason Lee.
Yes,
Yes.
I always
Like
love Jason Lee.
Yeah. I like him a lot in this.
That's funny that you were like, "What? He's a skater?"
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that about
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. That's how he got into acting. His first acting roles were Kevin Smith movies, Mallrats.
Yeah, he used to make his own skate films and stuff for. Was it 411? I think it was for
He was
411.
probably in 4. He was on. I was showing Carlos clips. He was in this. There's a skateboard company called Blind, and they released
Yeah.
a video called Video Days, which is a very great video, and he has a great part in it. But he started his own company called Stereo, and they put out a bunch of great videos. Like there's a Tin Can Folklore.
Were you into skating?
Yeah, and I used to
Yeah?
skate all the time.
No
That's why-
shit.
Yeah,
I was a
that's
huge into
how my
skating,
roommate
dude.
and I bonded just over skateboarding.
Oh, that's so
way
tight.
when we first met. But no, yeah, former professional skateboarder turned actor, and yeah, he's awesome.
Star of My Name is Earl.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's cool seeing him in this one. He's like a demon. He's a freaking demon in this one.
Yeah, freaking demon.
I'm a fucking
Demon.
I like
He
the way it
goes,
went out.
Yeah,
that was
I love
cool.
it.
It makes all the girls' panties wet.
That was a good effect too.
Yeah.
There's some good effects in this, and it's mainly like at the end when Ben Affleck's flying around. That's not that great.
The shit monster's kind of like crap.
The
when it
shit
first
monster
coming
was
out.
like
was
amazing
like-
graphics, dude.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
Some
the
PlayStation
at the
2
time-
graphics.
the shit monster overall, I think, is one of the better effects in the movie. I really do. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I think that's generally one of the better effects in the movie.
They probably dumped all their money into that
And
part.
they,
It was
Yeah.
they
like,
might
yeah.
have. They might have. Yeah.
Dump it all into the shit monster.
Yeah.
Because there's parts where you could tell like they just do the cutaway and then cut back and it's changed. Like
Right.
they like when God changed everything back to normal, or when she healed Bethany at the end. It's like it was just a
True.
cut and then cut back and it was fixed.
That's
It's like,
true.
they had no money left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is
Oh,
different.
went all into wings.
Better
effects.
The wings look.
I was
pretty
like
good.
chicken wings.
When the wings aren't CGI, they look pretty damn
Yeah,
Yeah. Which is different from like Avatar. I know James Cameron, he said what the people want is they want to see everything. They want to see everybody flying. They want to, it doesn't matter how long it is. Just show them swimming around, show them all the effects, and they're transported to a new world. Whereas this one takes the different approach. Those gangsters go to fight the poop monster,
Oh,
and they
Yeah.
turn the camera
so
away
funny.
to focus on
but
the crowd's
But
reaction.
that kind of works though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I think that
Yeah.
kind of works as like a bait and switch. You might think like the the dudes are gonna beat it all up, and then it turns around. It's like, oh, it's the other way around. I think it works.
No, it does. Yeah.
The shit demon was in the exact same spot.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. I think it's a good gag.
They do the whole. Everybody does the.
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
gag's got to
Mhm.
originate from somewhere, right?
I'm sure. Yeah, probably like way back in like the
Yeah.
30s or 40s.
Yeah.
Three
or something.
Stooges, maybe
Yeah,
even. I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, but it's a different movie than the modern movies we're getting. And probably have to do a lot of that for the budget wise. But of course, it does work for the comedic effect, which we learned from like Jaws, as well. Is they don't show the shark because they didn't have the budget. Yeah, less is more sometimes. But that may be also why this film didn't attract me as a kid. You don't have those big popping Avatar visuals of monsters and islands and everything. But then you get a little older and you can understand like the script a little better and the storytelling, and then it works a little bit better for me. Samantha said, "I'm in the bathroom working on one of those monsters right now."
Make sure you have your spray.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
my
awesome.
God. Oh my God. Oh geez. I've seen here's this actor. He's a side actor, Matthew Mayer. He was the bartender in this film.
Oh yeah, who was
Yeah.
that?
With a
guy?
lisp?
They give him like I don't know what it is about the filming, but they make him seem important
Right.
for just that short period.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I've ever seen this. Oh, he's in Captain Marvel. Wow.
Who is he in Captain Marvel?
Or like the background.
Yeah, probably.
He's Captain Marvel's glow.
Lorax. Yeah. There you go.
I've seen him in a couple things, but yeah, that was a great
He said, "You don't know how
joke.
to make a holy bartender."
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I know how to make a holy bartender.
like 10 minutes later,
He's
Jay's
like,
all, I
Holy
get it, it's a
bartender,
fucking good
I
one.
get it. That's one thing I've always liked about this movie too. Is
Wait, did you see it 5?
Oh, he's in GTA 5.
Wade Hubert. Oh,
Wade, is
The
that the guy who's
Juggalo.
always calling you?
The Juggalo.
Wade. Yeah, the Juggalo guy.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's funny.
you remember him?
What?
Juggalo. He was like Trevor's like buddy. That made him do
Oh
everything.
yeah,
the
yeah,
Juggalo.
yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Because they're useless.
I like the violence.
There's
I
decent violence in
always
this
like the
one.
violence in this.
Yeah. The boardroom has good violence. The holy bartender.
Yeah.
Pulls out that sweet ass Desert Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
On
there's
the
not,
bus,
there,
dude.
there are times where it cuts away at
believe
times,
in
but when it
voodoo.
shows it, it's pretty good. I've always enjoyed it.
Yeah, the bus scene was awesome.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they have that whole dialogue and
Yeah.
the guy he's adultery,
Yeah.
and then he just kind of looks at Ben Affleck without looking, and points it right to his head.
yeah.
So badass.
Yeah.
I love I love the chemistry and the bickering and the stuff between Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
And they hella
It's-
pointed out like she hella thought they were a gay couple.
Yeah,
they hella do
yeah,
act like
They
it.
hella do. It's so funny.
That's got to be a gag for them being
He's like
acting
really?
buddies in other
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, because they like
together.
grew up together, right?
Yeah.
Like they like
They
Just
just
keep up
done
together.
Goodwill
Oh,
Hunting.
really?
Like they were hot shit at this time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
got their good will out.
He's still hot shit. Ben
He
Affleck's
likes
the
Ben
best
Affleck.
Batman.
Well, that's crazy. Yeah,
Hot
they're
take.
so huge. Could you ever see them working on a Kevin Smith again? I don't know. I think
yeah. Oh yeah.
I think Ben Affleck did make a
Ben
cameo.
Ben
They-
Affleck
yeah, he
was
comes back a
in
lot.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Did Kevin Smith make a movie called Yogurt Hoosters?
Yoga,
Yoga
Hosers.
His daughter?
Never
Yeah.
seen- I've never seen that. I've heard that.
It was
I
kinda-
hated that
it was
one.
kinda corny.
What was that?
Well, like these two girls do yoga. I guess like these demons are. I forgot what I was like. What the
Demons and yoga? What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fuck? Yeah, I forgot
mean,
what.
I've
I
heard
was
of
like,
goat yoga, but
what the hell?
Goat yoga.
Or vampire. I
Is that a
forgot.
thing,
what.
really?
that's a thing. I swear to
It was-
God.
I forgot what it was demons or vampires, and they had to fight them off. And
I remember it taking place in the
Yoga
convenience
medicine
store.
yeah, and heart.
What is with Kevin Smith in stores?
He just likes the convenience store.
Yeah.
Because he owns
the
the
quick
comic store,
stop.
the comic store
Used
in
to. I thought they
Jersey.
closed.
Did they?
I thought they did.
I don't
I
know,
know they
but-
quit doing the show.
I remember the comic book, but I don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Comic
Secret
Book
Stash.
Man.
That's what
Secret
it's called,
Stash.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Yoga hosers. I think they face off against a bunch of mini gnomes. From that,
It was something. That was
Yeah.
Vampire Gnome. I forgot what, but I
Yeah.
remember Harding was in that.
I've never,
Or Epic Mealtime.
I've never bothered
He
to
did
watch.
appearance.
I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
That's one of the
It was
first
one of those
films I
movies.
remember.
Yeah, it was one of those movies that like I'm gonna watch this shit again.
Yeah, I remember it ending, and I was like, "Oh, I wasted my time. Oops." But this one, I felt like it was worth it. I don't see too much of George Carlin in films.
I thought that was a really good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of all the people to choose
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
atheist.
to be the
That's
priest
funny.
and we charge George Carlin, like that's
I love listening to his older stand-up about like religion and
Really
stuff.
funny.
yeah.
Oh, he was in Bill and Ted's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He plays Rufus.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Rufus.
He was in Jersey Girl 2004.
He was in a lot of. He was in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. He was in a
Yeah.
few Kevin Smith movies.
I used to have a rat
He
when
was
I
in
was a
Thomas and
teenager. I
Friends?
named
What?
after him.
Nice.
Rufus.
Cardinal Glick.
He was in the George
Cardinal
Carlin
Glick.
show.
Yo. He had a show?
Evidently so.
It was HBO.
That is a lot.
Welcome back, Carter.
Was that his whole IMDb?
Hey.
That went down to like 1966. I think it was like that furthest one down you put.
Oh shit. I missed
Yeah. That's crazy.
Did he die like in 2016 or 17?
No, he died. He died like 15 years ago.
it.
Betty Amberlin, the nun.
This is definitely up George Carlin's lane though. Like listening to some of his stand-up, he'll like point out the hypocrisies of like the church and abortion and all that. So this is right up his alley. I wonder if he had any writing credits on it. It just says Kevin Smith.
Not
He was in
currently.
Jackass.
He what?
He was in Jackass.
He was
Really?
When?
They use this clip. You ever seen a man
Oh,
take a
that's-
shit
that's
running at full
CKY.
speed? Oh, is it
But
CKY?
close enough.
Ah,
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
it.
What?
Yeah,
My bad.
You ever seen a guy taking a shit at full speed?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's
his
a
name,
classic.
too.
I've seen that.
That's a
can't believe
classic.
that.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
Chris Rabb doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, that's
I've literally only seen them because of all the times he's seen them.
that makes sense.
I've
But I
haven't
like
seen
so
that
the top of the
CKY.
list right there. I like that they actually gave separate names for the hockey demon.
Oh,
Like
they
kids?
did.
Yeah. It's called a a
Oh, a Stygian?
Oh, that's funny.
Stygian triplet.
That's funny.
I was gonna look that up.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But I
what
like
is
that it
Stygian?
doesn't just say like demon
Right.
hockey kid.
Yeah, I
You
wonder
know
what
what I mean? Like it's got an
Stygian is.
actual.
That's another thing is Kevin Smith really likes hockey.
Yeah.
Oh
Movies.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Playing on top of
He's-
a convenience
He's like
store.
That's
known
right.
for wearing
Yeah.
a hockey jersey. All
Does he
the
own
time.
like a Canadian team?
Does
Own
he?
it?
I think he owns a like a minor league
Mm.
hockey team or part owner. I don't know.
Oh, that's
It's
pretty
such a
cool.
cool word, but such a simple meaning. It's related to the Styx River. It just literally means very dark.
Stygian?
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
the Stygian crypt.
Huh.
We picked up like every time they showed them there was like flies. I think you might have picked that up.
Yeah,
It's
the
Flies
buzzer
on there.
Stygian. Stygian.
I thought they were
It's a
just like
J.
Soft G.
descendants
Yeah,
of the
Stygian.
Gorgathian.
Yeah.
That's why
Little
there's
shit
flies
kids.
buzzing. Yeah.
Oh god.
Stygian.
Stygian.
That's
Hmm.
funny.
That's crazy.
They are very dark. They
I
always
thought
have,
it was gonna be
black
like
around their
this.
eyes.
Yeah.
Like explanation of it just says literally very dark.
Very dark.
That's dark.
They're very dark.
But yeah, anyways, that's cool. But again, it doesn't just say like dark evil triplets and use like the cool. I think I don't know.
Brian Johnson's in this movie from AC/DC.
Nice.
Isn't that the guy from that show about their comic store?
I think so.
It is.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
He was
he's
one of
in
the
Secret Stash.
protesters?
Walt Flanagan.
Yeah, Walt too.
That's
Oh
cool.
yeah, that was another thing. From the two guys from Clerks from the store.
Yeah.
I always knew that the
yeah.
one guy was in it, and I
You
never
didn't-
knew till this time. Watched through that.
The news anchor,
Yeah.
really?
I never caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like about his movies. They all a lot of them connect like that. Because
I like that, dude. If
I
you're
like it
gonna,
too.
if you're gonna
Yeah.
build like a whole, because he's essentially building his own universe.
exactly.
Basically,
Yeah.
you know what I
I've
mean?
always
He
liked.
uses
I
the
always
same-
thought that was cool.
I like
yeah.
when people do that.
Kinda like
Quentin
Adam
Tarantino
Sandler.
does.
Quentin Tarantino kind of does that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Doesn't he call
And
it
you know what's
something?
another thing? He's got his own restaurant movie that he invented. Quentin Tarantino's got
Jackrabbit Slims.
the cigarettes, but he's
Oh,
got
Big-
the
Big
Big
Kahuna
Kahuna
Burger?
Burger. Yeah. I wonder if that's
Yeah.
like a thing. Like, I wonder if other directors like have to make up their own like universe. fast
Probably,
food.
but those are the ones that
'Cause-
stand out to me.
Oh, Big Belly
Breaking
Burger.
Bad. Breaking Bad
yeah,
has
the chicken place.
yeah.
yeah.
Los Pollos Hermanos?
Yeah.
And but doesn't it tie over with Walking Dead?
Oh, does it?
I think
Does
because
it?
because they say is it
It's-
the same people?
It was on the same channel.
Or the same
AMC?
channel. I
Yeah.
think they were trying to tie those two together
Okay.
somehow.
Oh, I
That'd be
didn't know that.
crazy.
Damn, that's funny.
It's like
I love the
all
McDonald's
the
or
BC
Donald's
shows had
from,
Big
Come
Belly
from America.
Burger.
Like, Donald's
The
like that
The
right
Big
there.
Belly
Yeah.
Burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were trying to say that Glenn when he like was driving that red Challenger. I missed my Challenger. That it's tied to when he bought his son. Walter bought what was his son? It was Walter Jr., right?
Yeah.
Bought him the Challenger. And a bunch of stuff, the blue meth. I guess Merle has blue meth.
Oh, yo, I think I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Here's an article from Metro.com. Subtle clue in Fear the Walking Dead confirms that it is set in the same universe as Breaking Bad.
Or is it Fear the Walking
I haven't
Dead?
seen Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah,
yet.
me neither.
I
I
watched
think
all
I
of
watched
The
like the
Walking
first
Dead.
episode.
Dead City looks hella good.
Dude, they're about to come out with a new Walking Dead show. Did you see the trailer for it? Based on Negan and Maggie.
I saw the poster. That's a weird combo.
In like New York City or Manhattan City.
Yeah, New York City.
That looks kind of cool, dude.
The poster looked a lot like Escape from New York.
Finally, like, I mean, they're finally
Did you
being
finish
the
the
city.
show? Did you finish it?
No, I'm
No.
still
I
like,
haven't either.
Please don't say
got a
anything.
couple more
Me
seasons.
too. I got like one more.
Couple more seasons.
I think
I thought you
Yeah,
were like
I
real
love-
close to the end.
I was season 10, so I got one more season to go.
the one where Princess is stuck in the little caboose, the train caboose.
Yeah, you're close to the end.
Okay, cool.
I have no
I just
idea
gotta
what that
That's
is.
muscle through it.
I know it gets a little.
I watching him watch it, and I was like, I'm so far behind. I was like, where the hell did the stormtroopers come from?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Whatever.
It just ended. It's not 25 years old.
This one says the Fear the Walking Dead team stumbling across a derelict Los Pollos
okay.
Hermanos where chicken-loving zombies are still queuing
Chicken loving
for a
zombies.
taste of Fring's finest chicken.
Oh my god, we hope so.
I still haven't watched Breaking Bad.
That's what gave everybody the virus was Gus Fring's chicken.
Maybe so.
That's hilarious.
Because he was
Chicken
cooking
is
meth
good.
and it contaminated the chicken and zombies.
Or Crackhead, same thing.
That's
right?
why everybody has it because everybody consumed the chicken.
Boy.
Nah, I heard it was Space Dust.
Space dust.
Base does?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Space
In The Walking
dust.
Dead?
Yeah, they said they interviewed Robert Kirkman. They're like, so what was the reason of the virus? Oh, space dust. Space.
That's what they.
That's basically what he said. He was
No,
like, they're like,
They probably,
okay.
they probably got that in Night of the Living Dead. They kind of imply that it came from space.
Or maybe just like bullshitting, just like, whatever.
That's probably no.
Yeah.
They're.
Quit
I
asking
would.
me.
I would put money that he's referencing Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
And that's like in the comics. That's what they were going for.
Really?
Yeah, with the black and white and everything. Remember they redid it in black
Oh,
and white. One of the guys' name is
right.
Dwayne, like Dwayne Jones in Night of the Living Dead.
Did you hear that they're gonna do a prequel with Shane?
No.
Oh,
I'm not
That'd be
big-
good.
I'm not that big
Yeah.
of a Walking
Dude,
Dead
Shane
fan.
was a bit.
I
love
like
Shane.
Shane.
There's
I
too
thought
much
Shane
Walking
was a-
Dead.
Shane was a bitch.
I know.
Fear the Walking Dead, After the Walking
Shane
Dead,
was-
Talking Dead, Walking Dead,
Crib. First
Too much
Steps.
dead.
Walking
Too many
Dead.
zombies. You want good zombies? Go watch iZombie.
iZombie.
That's
Okay.
DC.
No,
Yeah.
best zombie movie ever,
Yeah,
Dawn of the
that's
Dead,
DC.
1985.
Shaun of the
Hands
Dead.
Hands down the best.
Day of the Dead.
Was
Shaun
Day
of
of
the
the Dead?
Dead's
Yeah.
better.
Oh, my bad.
Dawn of the Dead's the one the mall.
Oh, yeah, the
we,
mall,
We,
yeah.
we reviewed that.
Yeah, Day of the Dead is best zombie movie ever.
I think Dawn of the Dead.
Where they're down in the bunker.
I like-
Yeah,
like Day
the
of the
dude was
Dead.
so gory. I was like, I
Yeah,
love this
it's great.
shit.
It's a good movie.
Alanis Morissette is God.
Yeah.
Interesting,
Yeah.
bold choice.
Isn't it ironic, dude?
That is kind of ironic. In a non-speaking part as well.
Yeah, I love her.
She spoke once.
She did.
She said, "Meep."
Yeah.
You know, she was dating
what the fuck
Ryan
did that
Reynolds for a
guy
little bit.
say?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think they're both Canadian.
Am
You know, I know that,
crazy, or
Anthony
did that
Cripps.
officiator look like Maya Rudolph?
Yeah, I think it was. It looks like
I
when
was like,
Well,
Alanis
she's
am I
married,
got
crazy?
married.
Right.
Maya
They're married?
Rudolph.
Did you know she dated?
Look at-
Oh,
What the hell?
hey.
What the hell is this?
Wait, she married her or she's
Is
marrying
this a
them?
show?
That
Oh,
looks-
it's a movie.
Okay, I was
Oh,
like, is
thought that
Maya
was real.
Rudolph like officiating
She's
her
an ordained
marriage?
minister?
Like,
It's called Up All Night from 2011.
when did I miss this friendship?
Yeah.
She was dating what's his name? I can't think of his name now. Joey.
Oh, Full House?
Full House,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
And
song was
that's
loud,
what
right?
they say, yeah.
Or-
That's so
We should
cool.
go down on you in a theater.
Yeah.
She went down on him. He was like, cut it out.
Stupid.
Oh, man.
I love you. Didn't say God bless you when I sneezed.
Oh, that's so
Yes,
good.
that's the best.
He's
You're
like, no,
so-
here,
you're so
go.
lucky.
It's fine. You're
Yeah.
okay.
So you're
He's
his
like, "No, I'm
father, you
coming."
sick fuck. I want to know what he said to him.
I know. It must have been something really bad.
I want to know the deets.
Another scene that really stood out was the train scene. I really like the way that they built that one up.
Yeah.
I like that Matt Damon's hanging out with Jane Silent
Yeah.
Bob. Hey, Jane Silent Bob, they're okay, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool
He's
guy.
like, hey, so you're the chick? He said
Yeah.
he's gonna
Yeah,
bone
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
So
Jay says he's
you're
gonna
the one
have sex
that
with you?
Jay says he's gonna sleep with. So funny.
It reminds me a lot of like the modern films. What was that one with Brad Pitt on the train?
Bullet Train?
Bullet
That was a
Train.
good
That was a
movie.
that
badass
shit was
movie.
hella
hella
good.
That was a
funny.
sick movie.
Yeah, I like the train movies. Those are fun. And then to fit this kind of like in the middle of this film, where you get that tension and you're kind of trapped on the train.
Yeah.
One foe sitting across the table from the other, and then they're like, "Oh wait, I'm supposed to be hunting you down." That was really good. And then I think they're smoking. Are they smoking with Matt Damon?
Well, he
Jane
can't
Silent
smoke.
Bob?
Oh, yeah, he, like, hit it.
He
Yeah.
goes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like,
He copies what Jay does. Yeah.
I kind of pointed that out this time. That was another thing I caught this time is he was like, kill her, and he was like, I can't. She hasn't done anything wrong, but he has no problem punching Jay in the face. But then when
I think
Silent
so.
Bob.
Silent Bob is like dragging him off the train, he's like, come on, dude, let's talk about this. I think Silent Bob is like a good soul as well too.
Yeah.
Definitely. I like using that line in Call of Duty. Whenever somebody downs me, I'm like, "Come on, let's just talk about this one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, guys. Come on, fellas." Yeah, that gives us more insight on Matt Damon's character Loki as well. I can't kill people if they didn't do anything
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
I really like that about him.
Right, yeah.
I noticed in their wardrobe as well. Ben Affleck, he has a solid red hoodie, whereas Matt Damon, he has kind of like a pinkish hue to him. So
Oh,
he's
really?
not as evil. He's evil. I
Yeah.
mean, he's killing all these board members, but at least he's got like
yeah,
he's got a
but
code.
in his mind, it's a righteous,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what they were talking about. He was like, how can you even tell like what's punishable now? He said, I remember when eating meat on a Friday was a damning offense. Like that was enough to send you to hell.
Yeah.
And yeah, 'cause you didn't eat meat. It was Good Friday. You didn't eat meat on Fridays, and that was enough to like send you to like you went to hell. Like that's it. And now he's like, what does it even like? What even counts? So they like he's like legit thinks it's a righteous thing.
Yeah. I like that they point the older rules out. in that
Yeah,
way.
and then when they have the discussion after they get off the train and they're underneath, and he was like, man, he was like, I've heard this before. Like, what are you doing? Like, what the hell? No.
I will say though, some of the monologuing or the dialogue does go a little bit too long for my
At times, yeah.
my like TikTok brain nowadays.
Yeah.
Especially when they were
Well,
like underneath.
I felt like that even as a kid.
Right.
At
I
times.
felt like that as a kid, but I don't feel like that now.
It
Mhm.
depends on the scene. There are some scenes I think it works, but there's some scenes I don't think it works.
I think that's what makes Kevin Smith such a great producer and writer
Well,
is
back then,
his
yeah.
dialogue.
Yeah,
Definitely,
back
He
then-
bases
back
all
then,
his
definitely.
movies on
Yeah.
dialogue.
Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. I
yeah.
got that short attention span. Ben Affleck's like grabbing Matt Damon by the collar. You don't understand the consequences. I'm like, oh man, ooh, he's still going.
Why'd you say her name? Why'd you say her name?
Yeah, he's doing
Martha.
practicing for Batman.
Yeah.
Such a good Batman.
I like him as Daredevil. I don't care what anybody says.
Hey, I like that
Oh,
movie.
shut-
No, I like
too.
it. I
like it too. I'm
Yeah.
not joking.
Really?
I like just like Green Lantern. Come on, everybody hates
I
on
don't like
Green
Green
Lantern.
Lantern.
I
can't get behind Green Lantern.
I like
Kind
it.
of got like Green Lantern. It was,
I just like Ryan Reynolds.
I like
So
all
I kinda
movies.
Like anything he likes.
except Meet the Spartans.
oh my god!
I
When we
hate
saw
the
that,
Spartans.
We walked out of the
you
theater.
literally
on that.
walked out. We're like,
And
we want our
that's
money back.
us. Yeah.
Like we literally said, we want our money
That's
back.
literally the only movie I think I've ever that and the Centipede movie. The
Human
second
Oh yeah,
Centipede?
that was
the second
Human
one with
Centipede.
the pregnant chick. I like
Oh,
that was
no.
I was like me. Usually nothing's too far with me, and I was
Yeah.
like, this is too far. I turned it off.
This is too much.
I paid for this. Yeah.
Well, I think so. The documentary, Don't Fuck with Cats. Killing
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
I
I
didn't
remember
watch
that. You're
that
like, I
either.
can't watch this no
Yeah,
more.
I stopped watching that too.
Yeah,
Anything
I
with-
wouldn't even
Dude,
bother.
I got my buddy. He'll send me like the most brutal shit on Reddit and all that stuff. And anytime he sends something like a animal getting hurt or something, I'm like, Do not send me this. I'm gonna block your number. You send me people getting fucked up all day long, but as soon as you send an animal, it's like, don't do this, dude. I'm like,
don't send me this.
yes.
I'm watching bum fights right now.
yeah, exactly.
Bum fights.
You just ruined my happy mood.
Dogma. Jamie says Dogma, great choice. I love that movie.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no. Let us know what your favorite Kevin Smith movie is. If it's not Dogma,
Yeah.
let us know.
Cop Out. Psych.
Oh god, I saw that in the theater.
What is that?
I haven't seen
We
it
did with,
That's a Kevin Smith movie.
Yeah, with Bruce Willis.
Tracy Morgan.
And they said it like
Tracy. I hate
they said
Tracy
Kevin Smith.
Morgan.
I was heartbroken because
I hate Tracy.
that was
Morgan.
like his hero, Bruce Willis. He said never work with your heroes. They'll let you
Oh,
down.
really?
'Cause I heard Bruce Willis like being a dick, like hard to work with.
But didn't he
Doing
work with
Cop Out.
him in Die Hard as well?
Yeah, that's the first
That's
time
what
they
they
worked
met.
together.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
meant.
So like, hey, we should work together. The other movie.
Oh.
Then Cop Out came out, and he was like, ever
Dang.
work with your heroes again. I was like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
You don't like
that's
Tracy
right.
Morgan? What's
I
your
hate.
favorite?
I just
He
hate his
does.
acting.
Now
He's
Bruce Willis
always-
has dementia.
I hate Tracy Morgan. I don't know. Whatever stupid Tracy Morgan impersonation.
Didn't he just get
I'm
into like
Tracy Morgan.
he got into like a really bad car accident?
Yeah,
didn't he?
like,
That was
fuck
a-
the
that
book.
Yeah, it
was
was
a
like
while
some
ago.
Walmart scandal,
That was a-
right?
that was
Wasn't
a
it?
while ago.
Walmart.
Yeah, it was like some Walmart bus
That
or
sounds-
something,
Yeah,
or
that
truck.
sounds familiar.
Oh shit!
And like he like plowed through a crowd of people or something like that. Something like, and it was his fault, I think.
Jamie
I don't know.
says,
about it.
Jane, I'm gonna say Mallrats is my favorite as well. It probably always will be.
I need to
I
watch
think
it.
I've only
Close
really
second.
I've only really seen like the Jay and Silent Bob Kevin Smith.
That's the only
movies.
ones I
it's-
bother
I've
with.
seen Clerks. I've seen Clerks
Yeah.
2. I haven't watched Clerks 3 yet because I was
Me
waiting. We
neither.
wanted to watch 1 and 2 with him.
I don't.
I
I
still
don't
haven't
plan
watched
on- I don't
Mallrats
plan on
yet.
watching the third.
I
like that.
I have
like
it in my cart on Amazon. Mallrats. I've had it in there for like, probably like a year now. I was wanting to get all the Kevin Smith movies.
"Oh, I want to watch Mallrats. I never seen it."
Mallrats.
Yeah, I've seen both the Jay and Silent Bob movies and
I know Stan
What
Lee made an
about,
appearance.
yeah, I
in
was
Mallrats.
just gonna say there was the Captain Marvel where he's like
he's
Mallrats
reading
script.
the
The
Mallrats
Mallrats
script in
Hmm.
Captain Marvel.
And I was like, why?
on the
why am
bus?
I? Why am I
because it
watching
takes
this?
place
Yeah.
in the 90s. That
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
takes place in the 90s.
And while
So
I was-
he's reading the
While
script.
I
Because
was watching,
he
I was
made
like,
appearance.
why am I not watching Mallrats instead of this shitty movie? Sorry,
It was a good movie.
it was better than I expected, but it's kind of a shitty.
You know,
It was a good movie.
they do like the memory part. This is like a little inside, but they do the memory part, and when she like became like she's accessing her memories before, and it's like placed to Nirvana music. I'm like, Nirvana wasn't out when she was home.
Oh, that's
That, like,
when
bugs me.
yeah,
Like,
she's talking
this
to
is
the
not
great
right.
when
Nirvana
she's talking
was
to the,
in the
when
90s.
she's talking to the great
Don't
intelligence.
you remember the 90s?
But it wasn't out when she
Yeah.
Remember how
did
cool
that.
the 90s was?
I love the
It's when
90s.
she's talking to the great intelligence.
You
She
remember-
goes, "This jacket.
You remember the
oh,
90s?
Yeah.
This fits and the music. I love the music." And we're like, "No, that,
Yeah.
that hadn't come out yet."
Yeah, that hadn't come out.
But it was 90s.
Yeah.
Don't you get it?
It's not right.
Grunge.
Right,
Nirvana
you
was in the
can't-
90s.
You can't out nerd the nerds. Like we have the info, man.
Yes, I got
But
Kurt
the 90s.
Cobain's guitar right
Yeah.
here on my arm.
Remember?
You can't see it;
I
it goes
don't guess
invisible.
it. It does, right?
Oh, nice.
Look at yeah.
Hey, right through you.
Yeah, I was a little
God
bit-
bless the 90s.
I'm gonna get a shotgun tattooed on my tongue.
Right here, your chin. Right here, your shotgun.
Because
Oh my
shotgun
God.
bullets are bad for your health.
Yeah.
Should you check yourself before you wreck yourself.
The bullets
And
says Courtney on
also,
the
being
bullets.
homosexual
Courtney.
is bad for your health, according to Ice Cube.
Yeah, shotgun bullets are big.
He said taking dicks in your ass is bad for your health.
Wow.
God.
Yeah, you get AIDS.
Big dicks. in your ass.
Ice Cube said it, not me.
True.
And then he went on to
Look
do
at that
Are We
face.
There Yet? Remember Are We There Yet?
Oh,
A family
I saw that
movie.
I saw that movie in the theater.
He went from NWA to family movies.
Go 20s in the 90s.
Jamie
That
said she was
would've
in
been
her
fun.
20s in the 90s. Hell yeah!
I was in my 10s.
Wow.
Those are my zeros.
I don't know, 50. Yeah.
You're zeros?
Yeah.
I was just starting out.
Yeah, they don't even think they were born yet.
I was an
I
idea.
was born. I was born.
Well, you were born 93,
95.
4?
Same as my sister, 95.
A good year. I remember '94. It was a good year.
It was a very good.
What's going
I was
on?
11.
I was 17. I had
You
my
remember
very
getting
first
color
game.
vision? You're like, everything went from black and white to color.
Is that how that goes? Is that really how that goes?
I think when you're a baby,
We're
you
like-
see
we're like
the stuff in
dogs at
black and white.
first?
Yeah.
Interesting.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
It's a, yes.
When they're
What are we
little
When you're a
little,
baby,
when you're like a newborn baby,
Yeah, you
the
see
first color
everything in
they
black
start
and
to
white.
see is red,
and then you start
and
to
that's like
develop color.
2 months old.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
but it's a thing.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, happy early birthday,
Yeah,
Jamie.
happy early birthday, Jamie.
50 years old.
50.
Nice.
If you're gonna do anything
Hey.
fun, let us know.
50's the new 30.
You got to go see 50 Cent on a tour
There you go.
Fuck,
in the
I was
club.
Like 30,
It's
almost
your
40.
motherfucking birthday.
Damn.
Fuck off.
Chris, I wanted to touch on this. You brought up the main character, Linda Fiorentino.
Yeah, do it. Filipino.
She did not get along with Kevin Smith at all. You were saying some stuff I didn't even know about.
Oh yeah. They had like a falling out in the movie. That's because I didn't realize that. I never like kind of gave thought of to what else she was in, but I was like, oh yeah, we made the point that she was in Men in Black as well.
That's
Yeah.
the only other thing I know her
And then,
from.
yep, same as me.
Yeah.
And you were saying they set it up for her to be like,
Well, the movie ends. She's partnered up with Will
Mhm.
Smith, and you think
Yeah.
like that they were gonna make more movies with them, but then they just
Yeah.
bring back Tommy Lee Jones in the second
Yeah.
movie. It's like,
so
Okay.
in that sense, and I was like, oh yeah, because I think there might be a thing where she was supposed to do more movies with Kevin Smith, and they had a falling out because
well, I
she
know
was so.
they didn't get along
they-
during
yeah,
this
exactly.
at all, from what I've heard.
And over years, they just like they hated each other or something, and vice versa. And then Kevin Smith had the heart attack, and she actually took the time to reach out to him.
And I didn't know that
they
at all.
rekindled their
Yeah,
friendship after
that's
that.
awesome. That's awesome to hear.
It looks like she only did a couple more movies after this.
No, there you
Yeah,
go.
it looks like if this is
I don't even
you
know
Anything else
accurate,
notable?
2009. No, it looks nothing that I know would ever heard of.
Yeah, see, I haven't.
It
I know
looks
I
like
know of
a
some of these
few
movies, but I
B-rated.
haven't seen any of them.
It looks like a few like B-rated like horror flicks.
Yeah, I don't know any of them.
Up there, body count.
I think you guys mentioned that she had like a falling out with Kevin Smith on the set of this one. And I remember like at the scene where they're outside of the Movies restaurant, she kind of seemed really sassy in her line delivery, almost like she was putting like zero effort.
Very well could be the case.
Because the rest of the movie, she's
looks
putting in
like
like
she
a
put
crying
zero-
performance and everything.
I was gonna say it looks like she puts the way she acts looks like she
That's
looks
why-
like Janine Garofalo with that like
well,
monotone.
okay,
like-
that's the
yeah,
weird
it's-
that's the weird thing. So Janine Garofalo is in this for like a few minutes.
In the
Yeah.
beginning,
I
yeah.
read that she was supposed to be the main character, but there was like scheduling conflicts, so they only could get her for like a
Oh.
day, and that's why she's only in that one scene. There might have been more that they had to cut out, but Kevin Smith wanted her as the main character, and then
what is that?
I don't
Sorry.
know. Oh fuck yeah, Jamie! Should be doing a live birthday stream.
Nice.
What'd she
didn't
say?
Like the Hollywood life.
Oh. Hey man.
But
It's dope.
yeah, I guess maybe he had to go with Linda Fiorentino. I don't know. I would have liked. I mean, I like Janine Garofalo a lot. I would not have objected
Yeah.
to her as being the main actress. But I don't know. I think I still like.
Yeah,
I still really
good.
like the movie.
Yeah, I like her. I think the witty parts she would have done, but I don't think she would have done well with like the more emotional scenes.
Yeah,
I've
Garofalo,
never,
maybe.
yeah. I couldn't see her doing like the breakdown scene.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but she could have. I don't know. It's a tough like. What
But yeah,
if.
and then that's putting them in a box. You know what I mean? It's not
Exactly.
saying they couldn't,
Right.
But I've never seen her.
So Janine Garofalo was gonna be in. She was gonna be in Jerry Maguire, the Renee Zellweger character, and they told her to lose weight. They thought she was too fat, so she
Holy
went and
shit.
lost weight. And then they said, "Oh, that's cool, but you're too old, so we're going with Renee Zellweger." Isn't that
Oh.
fucked up?
Can you lose
Oh
age
my
too,
God.
please?
Yeah. Is that fucked
Jeez.
up? I feel so bad for her.
Renee Zellweger.
I could have made a
Yeah.
career right there.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Werewolf
exactly.
bitches from outer space.
Nice.
What?
That is a legit. That is there. That's a
That's
Did
on
I say
Janine
Michael
Garofalo's
Bolton
IMDb.
that came out in 2016.
Wow.
Holy coffin, there you go.
I actually thought that was gonna be
Was
like
he
some
made-
kind of like
is he
80s
called,
movie or
made the
something.
Toxic Avenger?
Yeah,
That's
He's a-
crazy.
James.
I remember that cartoon show.
Mystery.
okay,
I
so
was,
she was
filming
Jamie,
Mystery
Chris, and I
Man.
were talking about Mystery. That's one of my.
Yeah.
That's a childhood favorite of mine. That's where I got introduced
It's
to
just
Janine
got-
Garofalo.
Is
That's
it
an awesome
her?
movie.
Is it her dad or her grandpa?
The
Her
dad.
the
yeah.
bowler.
Bowling ball.
Yeah.
He's in the bowling ball.
Yes,
That's
that's
the
one of my
best.
favorite movies
Shut
of
up,
all
Dad.
time. That movie was ahead of its time. That came out when like
It was.
superhero movies were
Yeah.
not a thing.
It
Yeah,
was,
like
yeah.
there was
Was
like Blade had come out, and that was
Yeah.
a big hit. But it was still like I think Batman and Robin really fucked a lot of stuff up for superhero
Blade, they
movies.
said Blade like
Shut
literally
your mouth.
saved Marvel comics. Like it
It
literally
did.
saved Marvel.
It did because
Blade.
then X-Men
Yeah.
came out, and that's what. And then there was Spider-Man and all. Daredevil,
Yeah.
you know. But no, Mystery Men's awesome. We gotta do
There-
that sometime.
there's a-
Mystery Man's
uh,
awesome. I love Mystery Man.
There's a behind the scenes thing about the premiere of the first Batman movie and Bob Kane. And Bob
The
Kane's
Tim
like,
Burton
and he,
Batman?
yeah, Tim Burton. And Bob Kane is like all ecstatic, and he's like the man of the hour. And here's like little Stan Lee, and Stan Lee's like, oh yeah.
That's funny.
And to look where we are now, dude. Stan
Yeah.
Lee is like,
Yeah.
Stan Lee. I forget what it was, but I remember seeing like Stan Lee being like, if only, like looking up, like if only like I could be on this level of where DC is, and,
Right.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
DC
I'm a
was like-
DC guy,
DC
but
was-
Marvel.
both.
Here
it takes
enters
so-
Kevin Feige.
Yeah,
DC was like they were the 80s, 60s, 70s.
They did.
Yeah, and then,
Batman, Superman, yeah, they were the shit. They were the shit, the top #1 spot for a long
Yeah,
time.
their animated movies now are
and TV shows.
yeah, they're
I don't know about TV shows.
Shut
Well,
up.
for a while they were awesome.
I'm a fan of the CW
As,
shows.
you know, as-
What was the new one? Gotham Knights.
The
new-
CW TV shows are like cheeseball.
I like them. I think they're
I've
fun.
never
Because
seen them.
I like
I
them.
can't
You like-
say.
She used to watch Once Upon a Time through the hourglass. Like,
Is that wait? But that's DC though. Is
no, I'm saying she's watched. What was that? The daytime shows everybody's parents
the
watched.
only soap opera I
Soap
ever
operas.
watched.
Yeah, she
It
watched
was
soap
the
operas.
only one, and it was Days of Our
So
Lives.
she loves soap operas.
that's what
and
my
that's
mom
what
watched.
CW is.
Hey, that's
You're
what my
like-
mom watched. But there's like characters from when I was little, when my mom watched it, that was like still there,
Yeah.
you know. And it's just like it takes 2 months to get through one storyline.
Do you like Twin Peaks?
I have no idea. No.
I like the
What?
Queen.
They
Because
don't have
I've
Twin Peaks?
never, I
With,
only
uh,
watched that show
the
because
show
my
or the
mom
movie?
watched it
The
when I was
show. It's a
little.
well, there was a movie as well, but
Yeah.
it was predominantly a show.
Yeah, I know.
Jamie's a.
Oh,
I
was
know
it a
Jamie
show
likes
first
Twin
and then a
Peaks.
movie and then a show again?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, exactly.
I've
I think
seen-
I only
Stephen
know
King
the
wrote
movie
that?
and then the show.
No, it's.
I've seen none of those things.
See, so
None
there's
of
like
those.
there's soap opera ish things to Twin Peaks. That's why I asked.
Yeah. No,
You
the
should check
only
it out.
reason the
You
only
should
reason
watch
I watched
it. You would probably like it.
Oh,
If
maybe.
it's streaming somewhere, I highly recommend you guys watch it.
I like eating at Twin Peaks.
Me too.
Oh, same. You
The
guys,
wings.
you
They have
guys
good
were supposed to
wings.
be
They have
there.
good
Well, that's a
wings.
whole other. I
Tits
don't
and
wanna get
wings?
into- I don't
For the
wanna get into
basketball?
that. I don't want to get into this.
I don't
right
watch
now.
basketball.
We're already. It was.
guys should
It was the
watch The
ambiance,
Expanse.
Chris.
Like
It was the
Beam.
ambiance. Yeah, I knew Jamie would get a kick out of it.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, no, I'm not usually a soap opera fan. I just it was nostalgic.
No,
My
No,
mom
but Twin
watched it when I was
Peaks.
little.
You guys should watch Twin Peaks.
Name
It's
one
a
other one
lot
I've
of-
watched.
There's a lot of interesting.
Name
stuff.
the last time I
soap
watched
opera.
it.
Essentially soap opera, no. But you watch a lot of soap opera-esque stuff.
You mean
Did they brought back
television
Twin Peaks like a
shows?
Showtime for a
They
minute?
did. Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
God
yeah.
forbid I watch
They did.
television
It's-
shows.
and it was good.
Television programs.
I know what the hell. Anyways,
Should we rate Dogma, everybody?
Yeah.
All right. Chris, do you want to rate it?
Dogma.
Out of
Let's see,
5.
so
how many dogs?
If it's up to me, I'm just gonna rate everything I ever watch all the time, just 5s all the time, because that's the type of person I am. I'm like, you made something, you're awesome.
I envy that.
Yeah, I know, especially you. You're
Yeah,
such
yeah.
the hardest critique, and I'm like,
It
oh.
depends. It depends. I guess it's I'm moody. I'm a moody guy. I guess.
You're like, I gotta find
Depends-
something
depends on
wrong
my
and pick
mood.
this apart. I didn't like it
I guess,
because
yeah.
this is something else that
Yeah. I'm such a
uh,
critique.
which is
criticism.
good.
yeah.
It can be well. It can also be bad. Anyway,
I give it probably for its genre and what it's in and where it's at and all that. I give it a 5.
Nice.
It's such a good movie all around. The writing, the dialogue, the acting, the cast, and then just growing up with it and knowing I've watched it over and over again. So I give it a 5.
Is it your favorite Kevin Smith? I don't remember if we.
yeah.
talked
What?
about that.
As far as me, yeah, it's probably
Okay.
my favorite Kevin Smith movie. But I haven't seen a lot of Kevin Smith movies.
Dude,
I've
yeah.
seen Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
I've
I've seen
always liked
that.
one a lot.
And then what
We watched most of the Clerks. The first.
was the
Clerks
one
movie.
with the cheerleaders? Was that Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back?
Cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
They're
was
like
that one.
thieves.
Yeah.
Jewel-
They're not
uh,
cheerleaders though.
They're like jewel thieves.
Cheerleader thieves.
Yeah, Strike Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, aren't they like
Boo Boo Kitty
Scooby?
Fuck?
What's Scooby Doo? Are they like
Yeah,
Scooby Doo?
it was,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
Boo Boo Kitty Fuck.
Okay.
Boo Boo Kitty Fuck. So yeah,
Okay.
I've seen that.
Maybe
But
because
This
it
guy
made
said
a
he
honest
fucked us,
god.
he's not one of us.
Jamie says
Thank
Dogma
you,
is a 5 because he made a honest god.
delusion.
Yeah.
That's right.
Love it.
yeah, so I give it a 5.
Hell yeah. Shannon, what do you give it?
I would also give it a 5. It's like last week. Like this is a movie that I've seen multiple times. I love it. I was so mad I didn't get it on Blu-ray DVD when I could. Hoping to get it.
You got your hookup.
Soon.
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, hoping to get.
You know where to
release
find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm here pushing, man.
But yeah, like Chris said, the writing, the cast, the acting, I love it. It's cool to see all these names and stuff, people that we see now in these movies now, and to look back and be like, oh my god, look at that baby face.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
know.
And I was telling
And it
you,
looks young,
I forgot to
damn
point out
Ben Affleck and Matt
this
Damon.
is where the irony of him playing in the plays.
I didn't even
Oh,
know. I
yeah.
never
At
even thought of
Asgard,
that. Yeah, I never.
Yeah,
even thought of
he
that.
plays Loki in their plays, but here he's Loki.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
They had to
Yeah.
have done
I'm
that
sure.
on purpose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's very funny.
But yeah, it's a 5 all the way around. I love it. It's a good watch. I love so again, it's good, it's funny, but it's also kind of a thinker. It makes your brain go, huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like not like think like strategy, but like, huh, that's it's a
Yeah.
different view. Like I really
Definitely.
like that without poking or finger wagging or like making fun, but just kind of like, hey, look at these options.
Yeah.
This is other stuff. You
Yeah.
know, the idea belief talk that Chris Rock had. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
Like it's easy to change an idea. It's harder to change a belief and like all the stuff that
Hmm.
happens because of beliefs.
Yeah,
so.
people die for beliefs.
Yeah.
Very true.
Nobody dies for an idea.
Yeah, good point.
Unless it's a nuclear idea. But yeah, it's a 5. It's a 10.
Hell yeah.
10.
5.
10. Nobody got that
5.
last week. I did it. Nobody got it.
What is that?
It's from Varsity Blues.
Oh,
I had to look the movie up because I forgot what it was.
Who
But
says that in Varsity Blues? I've
The
only- I know
the big guy, the football
Okay,
player.
why
He's
is
all
it-
it's
why-
10.
Why is he saying that?
Because
Uh,
they see their teacher stripping.
They go out of
Yeah.
town to go to this like strip
Show
club.
boobs.
Do
Yeah,
they?
and they find out it's
Oh.
their teacher, and they're like, "Oh,
Who's
it's all
boobs?
Mrs."
Is it-
And I
I don't know,
forget
look it
who
up.
it was.
Boobs?
They're nice.
But he's all drunk, and he's all 10, 10, 10.
Is he talking about the boobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, "I give
gotcha.
her a 10."
Okay. I remember him from not another teen movie. Puke and Rally. Is that from Varsity Blues?
Puke and rally.
Is that? I
Sounds
don't
like
know.
it.
movie
It's
from
been so
Varsity
long.
Blues.
I know. Off topic. What was your first movie boobs?
Maybe
Oh.
Vacation.
Vacation.
Chevy Chase.
Family vacation.
Chevy Chase. You see
There's
the-
boobs in there.
Yeah, you see the wife's boobs for a second.
Oh.
It was either that or Animal House. You ever seen Animal House?
Yeah.
There's boobs in
I think
there.
my buddy brought me over and he was like, "Hey, watch this movie with me," and it was Porky's. You guys ever watch
Oh,
Porky's?
I
yeah.
know that one.
I
That-
prefer Animal House.
I can't
It's-
tell
It's very.
I
It's
don't
kind of
remember
similar.
if
It's like
it was-
sex comedies of that era.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Porky's or Species. You ever see
Fuck yeah.
Species?
I only saw
Species,
that
right?
actually within the past like few years. But that
I-
movie's fucking awesome.
I was a kid and we used to live in the motel and it was on
It's-
HBO.
Species
Yeah.
is fucking
That was like
bad.
Remember
softcore porn
watching-
for me
yeah,
back in the day.
dude.
Oh,
It really was.
That's what a lot of
So
those
for,
movies
we
were.
were like
us,
softcore
for
porn.
us, it was American Pie. That,
I never
Oh,
watched American Pie.
That
Amer-
fucking blows my
All
mind. I
those
can't believe
movies
that.
were like just a reason to make a movie to have boobs in it.
I have
Like,
high.
I feel.
The fucking webcam scene in American
Yes,
Pie.
oh.
Yeah, exactly.
I have
And
high.
speaking of which, she was in Jay and Silent Bob.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's one of the chicks, the thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that chick is real.
I have high standards because my first pair were on Total Recall, the 3 boobed lady. No.
I know. Then I've seen everybody with 2 boobs, and I was like, "Come on, up your game, ladies."
Are you talking about Total Recall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see what was that other
Oh,
movie
and the washing machine.
with Dane Cook? And he's like, he does boob. What was that movie? Good Luck Chuck. And then the
Oh.
dude that works with him, such
I
a
just
big
remember the one where he
idiot.
works at Costco. That's the only Dane Cook
Oh,
movie I've
that's,
ever seen.
Oh, Employee of the Month.
Employee of the
Yeah.
Month. But he works with that one dude. He's such a good actor. He's so funny.
Dane
Oh,
Cook.
you ever seen that movie, the ping pong movie.
Balls of Fury. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He's in that movie, but he's in this movie with Dane Cook.
Yeah.
And he's the only reason why he got the only reason why he got the job
You're
at
nasty.
this boob enlargement doctor place because he loves boobs.
Yeah.
He ends up with a chick that has 3 boobs at the end.
Oh my
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like gonna get it surgically off. He was like, no.
Yeah, no.
It's beautiful.
Well, I thought so. She naturally has 3 boobs.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Huh.
Yeah. Movie magic.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Jessica Alba's in that movie too.
Oh, what? Can't go wrong with that.
We got 5. Brownie, what do you give Dogma?
5 also.
Another 5.
Another 5. I like the bickering between Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Matt
much it. It was good.
Matt Damon.
They pretty much said the same thing.
They look cool in their armor too, with
They
the
do.
wings and stuff. Love that.
There was a thing recently. Somebody asked Matt Damon, "What's the most quotable thing people ask you or tell you?" And he's like, "Matt Damon."
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Everybody
Yeah.
comes up to him and
Right.
tells him, "Matt Damon."
Yeah.
Oh, the shooting
Very
scenes.
apropos. Yeah.
It's the best.
So that's 5. Ian?
I'm either a 4 or 4.5. I don't think I can go 5. See the
You spent $87 on this
What if it's
Blu-ray.
$55?
$55.
You spend that on a 4?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I've spent probably more on worse. I'm ashamed to say. See, the thing, as a kid, I never understood the plot, and I still don't really understand the plot.
There's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot of unfortunately for me, this is just for me. It's a lot of gobbledygook. I never understood the guy in the. Now I get it, but as a kid, I never understood the guy in the coma.
Ski ball.
Ski balling. It always confused me as I never understood why they had to go to the hospital. I get it now, but it's still just kind of the reason why this movie works for me. And I laugh. You guys probably heard me. I laughed my ass off during this movie. And that's the thing. It's if I laugh out loud at a movie, that automatically gets it a passing grade. If you make me laugh out loud, even sometimes just a few times, that goes a long way for me.
I'll say that
because I don't always laugh during
Yeah.
movies. But it's just I don't know, something about the plot. It works, but it's just a little kind of a lot of jargon, a lot of just kind of in a way cobbled together. And I think it's because they took some out that I think there was a whole backstory with the main character where the reason why she can't have kids, she just briefly touches it. So she was on some non-FDA approved birth control pill that did that to her. She has this
Where
whole
did you
scene.
hear that?
It's in the deleted scene. There was a whole scene
Yeah.
that they cut out. In fact, you go up or no down, please. So the clinic girl, that's the scene. Scene's deleted.
Oh.
She had this whole little monologue with this girl who wants to go on the birth control pill, and she tells her not to do it because of that or something like that. She's kind of guiding her in that. And I think it's funny because this movie is for a comedy, it's pretty long. It's over 2 hours, but I think certain scenes in this movie, if they were put back in, would actually work better for me. Again, I showed you the Jason Lee scene where he's evil's an abstract. It's a human construct. I really like that scene. I kind of understand why they take it out because it kind of makes his actions less sort of evil in a way.
Yeah.
But I still really like it.
I feel like the same for that birth control scene. It kind of it changes your perspective on her a little bit too. I don't know.
A little bit. I think it for me it works, but shit.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
I kind of want to go 4.5 because 5 for me. That's no.
That's pretty good. I don't think. Have you ever given anything a 5?
Yeah, I've given a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've
given a lot of things 5s.
Maybe Rambo. I don't know.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Star Wars. I've given a lot of things 5. I don't know but the thing is though, if I rated 4.5, it's I don't know what I give Mallrats because that's my Kevin says. I don't know if I'd give Mallrats 4.5 out of 5. I might go 4. I think I might go 4
for this one.
Yeah,
okay.
I like it a lot. I always have. I have a lot of fond memories.
I gotta watch it.
I highly recommend it. It's probably my second favorite Kevin Smith movie. It's just there's some stuff in it I'm nah. It's got, but having said that, it's got so like I get like Jan's like, go back to your paper routes, you mighty duck fucks. I say that all the time. I really like the Mighty Duck movies too.
That's
But
funny.
Did you know one of the guys from the Mighty Ducks got arrested here in Roseville?
He's a
It was the goalie, right? The goalie who played the goalie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He was
he's
like
a total shit show. It's
tweaked
sad.
out and on drugs, and
it's
they
sad,
had
man. Poor guy.
right here in Roseville, dude.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeesh. But yeah, I'll go 4. I'll go 4.
Nice.
Very nice.
I kind of want to go
Nice.
higher, but at the same time, I might regret that if there were more rats.
But you can give Mallrats a 5.
I don't think, but that's the thing. I don't think I gave it a 5. That's I'm very, I'm very hard. I don't know.
Conservative with your school,
I guess.
Yeah, but we've loved this movie over the years. So it's an easy five for us. You know what I mean?
I'm easily amused. I give everything 5s.
Me too. Exactly the same thing.
10.
Well, Transformer 5. That's just me.
I respect that. I respect that a lot. It's just for me. I don't know. I think I might go with a 4. I'm curious to hear yours. What's yours, Carlos? After watching it for the first time,
I'm not.
Oh,
as,
yeah, that's
I'm
right.
not as
First
high
time.
as you guys.
No,
I was even gonna drop down to a
you
3.5,
son of a bitch.
but I'll probably.
well, I want to hear your critiques.
Stop it.
So I agree with everything you guys are saying. The cast is packed. Seeing the youngins. Of course, we have that Kevin Smith storytelling that I discovered when I first watched Clerks 1. And, it works really well in the convenience store and everything. But this one, I think I might have wanted to see a little bit more fighting with the poop monster and the gangsters. I don't know. There were choices made, and I think they're fine. But sometimes I want a little bit more, I want that Spider-Man slinging in action and stuff. Jay and Silent Bob are hilarious in this one, as always. Love seeing them. Seeing Ben Affleck and Matt Damon teaming up. Definitely the bloodiest, most violent Kevin Smith I've seen so far. I don't know if it goes beyond this.
He
This
did a
might
movie
be
called Red State, which I've never seen, but I hear that's pretty
bloody.
violent. I mean, I can't say I've never seen it, but I
Yeah.
hear people say that's pretty violent.
I think I've avoided this one for so long because it has to do surrounding religion, and that's not my, I'm not
Maybe
dying
that's
to
why
see
it gets
that
a
kind of
knock for me
topic.
too, because I don't really give a shit about religion either.
Right.
I think it creates good dialogue though.
Yeah.
For this movie, but I just maybe that's why I can't really get into the plot too. It's like that was another thing too. So
I grew up Catholic, or at least my
That makes
dad
sense.
was. My
That
dad
makes-
was
that makes
Catholic.
total
I'm not
sense.
Catholic, but my dad was never
But-
baptized. But my dad was Catholic, so. And he would do the same things they were doing, and thing like questioning stuff. And he was always like question
Pleased to
everything.
meet you.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's one thing too. I never picked up on who sent them the newspaper in the beginning. I totally
Azrael.
it's Jason
Yeah.
Lee. Yeah, that's the first time I'd ever picked up on it.
Right.
Red State is good. I'll have to see if I can find that.
Yeah.
What's the one? I keep wanting to say Walrus, but that's not it.
Tusk.
Is it?
Tusk.
I've never
Tusk.
seen that. I don't play
Say,
that.
There was-
doesn't he,
there was
like
a-
hate it?
There was a little bit of dialogue about walruses in the beginning in the airport. I
Oh
think.
no! So they were talking about. So that's from Alice in Wonderland. That is the carpenter and the
Oh,
walrus,
yes,
and
yes,
when
yes.
they're leading the clams. That's supposed to be. It's another look at organized religion leading the masses.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That's the story he's talking about. It's the walrus, and then the carpenter, obviously, Jesus.
Oh, I didn't put that
Correlation, and them tricking the clams out of the sea and onto their plate and to be eaten.
together. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Tusk connection. No.
One thing I like about this though, Carlos,
Yeah.
is and everyone is like this was the first time like Kevin Smith like went like this is like his like epic.
See,
like
that's what I was going to
scope,
say. Mhm.
you know, like
Train rides,
yes,
restaurants,
the whole
fancy restaurants.
cathedral scene at the end. Like to
Mhm.
me, this will always be like his bit, and kind of Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back a little bit too. But this to me will always be his like big, sort of what do you call that? Oh Jesus,
Production
it starts with like an
blockbuster?
A. Ambitious.
Mm,
He was
mhm.
ambitious at the time. In fact, he wanted to do this after Clerks. He couldn't because of budget reasons. But
Yeah, considering the year that it came out and the budget that he had, like
I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The
definitely.
production design looks good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's impressive.
It's different from Clerks for sure.
Yeah,
in that.
But that was like you were saying, that's hence some of the cutaways.
Yeah.
Mhm,
You know
mhm.
why we get the cutaway, because it's it's within our budget. It's a little
Right.
cheaper.
Mhm. Can't show
We'll
everything.
give you the after effect.
Yeah.
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 You can only get this CG poop for so long.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gotta
what's your score?
get
Yeah, what's your
made.
score?
Yeah.
I don't think it's my favorite of the Kevin Smiths. I really like Clerks 1 a lot.
I did too.
And I haven't seen Mallrats, so I don't know about that one yet.
You guys, you'll probably watch Mallrats and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? It always sucks." Do you like Mallrats, Shannon?
I've never seen it.
What? No
Like I
one's seen
said, I've
Mallrats?
I've
seen it.
only
Oh my
seen
God.
I've only seen
gonna
the
confirm my
Kevin Smith
purchase.
movies.
Someone
No,
confirm
you're
my
gonna,
purchase.
you're gonna
That
be like,
have
Ian,
had
why
Jay
the
and
fuck
Silent
did
Bob
you
in 'em.
have
Those
me
are the
buy
only
that
ones
movie?
I've seen. I've seen the Clerks. I've seen Clerks 2. I've seen Jay and Silent Bob. I've
Okay.
seen the Hollywood one. I've seen.
It was like a triple feature too.
Okay.
Yeah, so like those are the only ones I've seen. Dogma
Okay.
with them in it.
Okay.
The newest one, Jay and Silent Bob reboot, was a big stinker. in my
Yeah,
opinion.
it was. I was
That's
like,
what I heard.
Another
Yeah,
stinker.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard.
So it's been in my cart for like ever. It's those three movies together.
Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Strike Back, and Clerks.
Oh, Mallrats is in there. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Oh.
I had Mallrats alone by itself.
There you go.
I don't think I
Anyway.
want to go low to the 3.5. I think I might go a 4 out of 5 on this one. It is epic. We got some pretty cool places. The train scene, like you were saying, the cathedral.
No ticket.
No,
You
you
guys
didn't
know
have a
what that?
ticket.
You know what that?
Thanks.
You know what that is, right? You guys
No.
know what that is? It's Indiana
No.
Jones.
Really?
Is
Oh,
this-
is it?
In Last Crusade, he
Oh,
throws a Nazi
yeah.
out of the Zeppelin, and everyone's all looking
Yep.
at it. He goes, "No,
No
ticket.
ticket.
And they all
Yeah,
just
that's
yeah.
right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a fun.
See,
little
all the years I've
callback.
been watching this, and they still you learn something new every day.
There you go.
You learn something new.
And so is this one-liners in every movie kind of shout outs or something like that? Like an Easter egg?
He has one in
Oh,
Mallrats.
shit. Now I have to go
big shout out
YouTube.
to a certain. I'm sure you'll get it right away.
Now I
I'm not
gotta go
gonna spoil
YouTube
it.
deep dive Easter egg
Yeah,
Kevin
I gotta
Smith
go.
videos.
Yeah. All right, we're getting Mallrats. I gotta watch it.
That's the thing is his
Don't hate
nerd.
me if you're like, God, this movie
I
fucking
won't.
sucks.
I'll probably like it.
I hope you.
We're
do.
gonna be
I
sitting
think
there.
you might. Knowing you, I
You'd be
think
like,
you'll
curse
like it.
you.
I think you might like it. You guys will probably like it.
Probably.
I think you'll like it. I think you might.
I think I'll like it enough
would hope
just
you
because
like
it's a Kevin Smith. I'd be like, this is good.
Do we gotta watch Mallrats and review it now?
I'm down. His some of his nerd, like comic book nerd shows in this one as well. Like when Jay and Silent Bob are introduced, they kind of like swoop in
Oh,
like
yeah.
superheroes.
Snooch to the motherfucking
Motherfucking
nooch.
Yeah.
Go back to your paper routes, you
Mighty
mighty duck fucks.
I love
so
it.
good. Next time I see like kids rollerblading, that's what I'm gonna say.
You
Go
might
back to your
I was just
paper
calling
routes, you
fruit
mighty
booters.
duck
Fruit
fucks.
Yeah, I call
Yeah.
them freebooters every time.
Yeah,
That's 'cause
overall,
Escape. You had to have called them freebooters too, being a skateboarder.
I mean, I'm not
It was
gonna,
always
I'm not gonna
fruit
admit
booters.
that.
Yeah, fruit booters. Oh yeah.
That phrase might have been thrown around once or twice.
It's the 90s.
Oh, this was
Ah,
we didn't know any better.
It was the
This
odds.
This wasn't the 90s for me. But yeah.
This was like 2 weeks ago.
This was the 10s.
It's 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was the
Look at the
turn of the odds to
Look
the
at that right
tens.
there. Look at that smirk.
That is quite the smirk.
Look at that smirk.
That is
right
quite the
there.
smirk.
He's a handsome guy.
Yes,
one-
he
Ben
is.
Affleck.
Yes,
This
he
one-
is.
Ben Affleck, good old Ben Affleck.
Batman
ass fuck.
This
As
is the
Eminem
best.
calls him. Sorry.
I would love for this to be an actual thing. The Buddy Christ.
Buddy Christ.
This is
Dude.
the best.
I need
He
one.
didn't come here to give you the willies.
Who does he look like? He looks like somebody too, and I can't like pinpoint
Oh,
it.
it's the best.
I want to say he looks like My Name Is Earl.
A little
Oh,
bit. I was just gonna say
yeah.
that. Yeah, a little bit. Dude. That's funny.
Oh, that's great.
Overall, though, it got
That's
a pretty
that's
good score.
Oh yeah, what was your
That's
score? I'm
right.
sorry, I didn't.
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's a good
there's,
film.
There's 5 of
Respectable.
us, right? There's 5 of us right here.
So 5, 10,
What-
15,
yes.
19,
23 out of
You can do math.
25. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's an A.
Pretty good. Yeah,
It deserves it.
Dogma's good.
It's an awesome movie.
It is.
What happened to Christian? How come he wasn't?
He's sick.
Aw.
He's sick. I don't know. He wasn't feeling well. I don't even think he's ever seen this.
Oh no.
I showed him. It
Oh.
was sad. I showed him Mallrats in high school. He's like, I've never seen a Kevin Smith, or he's seen something. I was like, dude, we watched Mallrats in high school. He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, no one likes Mallrats. No one gives a shit about
I'm
Mallrats.
gonna watch it. Is it streaming on anything? I'll watch it tonight.
I
Probably
hope-
not.
I
think it's a Prime Video.
It might.
Like
We'll
for
check.
free.
We'll check after this, and
Yeah.
we'll see. It's coming out on 4K. I already have it pre-ordered because I'm like,
Nice.
I'm that guy.
Nice.
I'm that guy.
Sound that guy.
No, you can rent it on YouTube. That's
Oh.
it.
That's a
I'll
bummer.
rent you on YouTube. Sorry.
Well,
For $4. Goofy sophomoric.
I think that
What
wraps
the
it up for
fuck are you
Dogma,
talking about?
everybody. We'll play the outro music. Next Thursday, hopefully, the new beta for Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully, we get the beta code. And then next Saturday as well, we will be back with the review of Texas Chainsaw 3.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll be back with
I'm
that.
actually excited for that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thank you guys for talking about Dogma
Thank
with
you
me.
for having us.
Yes, yes. And we'll catch you on the flip side.